Asylum Inc. presents Hollow. Jennifer looked up to see once more, and with finality, the spectral abominations being pulled from the bodies they had possessed. Tens of thousands of shadows were drawn back into the portal, and the screams from all across the city slowly began to fade. Jennifer looked down to her son, the gun still smoking in her hand. His tiny little hand lay open upon the ground, still reaching out towards her as blood pooled around his fingertips. Jennifer could only stare in disbelief, not grasping where so very much blood was coming from. Why was her son drenched in the crimson gore? Jennifer's eyes continued traveling upward, seeking out the eyes of her innocent boy and the smile she longed once more to see. Jennifer was aghast at what she beheld. Her baby boy's beautiful face was all but destroyed, a gaping hole made impossibly large by the explosion of energy that had followed the bullet of her gun utterly destroyed his visage. The pulp and gore that remained was unidentifiable except for the clothes and that delicate, still twitching hand that Jennifer knew all too well. The grief and horror overwhelmed her as Detective Muntz opened the door to the stairway. He was too slow to take in the grisly scene in front of him as, with nothing left, Jennifer Kale closed her eyes and raised her weapon one more time. The cold, hard steel pressed against her temple as her finger, with robotic ease, proceeded to squeeze. Jennifer heard Jacob shuffling in the dark, likely trying to retrieve a glass of water from the bathroom. This was by far the worst nightmare she had ever experienced. Jennifer wept in the dark with joy that it had all been a dream, her heart still fiercely pumping in her chest as she reached for the lamp. Jennifer called out to her son, wanting nothing more than to hold him close for the rest of the night. With no immediate reply, Jennifer assumed the boy was once more sleepwalking, and so Jennifer reached and reached, but couldn't find the lamp. Jennifer tried to call out to Jacob again, but only silence left her lips. Where was Jacob, she wondered. The sound grew closer and became more distinct. The chittering sound an insect may make greeted her in return. Jennifer struggled to see through the inky blackness of the night, but her eyes refused to adjust. She reached down, trying to find purchase from which she could stand, but nothing could be reached. Swallowed in the blackness, she heard the insect-like sounds grow nearer. Terror consumed her as her last remnants of hope were ripped to shreds, confronting Jennifer with the pure terror of reality. The darkness embraced Jennifer with icy tendrils, utterly destroying what fragile sanity remained, leaving only her suffering and the memory of what she had done. The events of that horrifying night were explained away as mass hysteria. A terrorist attack released a deadly hallucinogen into the air, a reasonable explanation that most were eager to buy into. Thanks to the brave men and women of the Asylum organization, in conjunction with the CDC, the pathogen was identified and contained officially. Unofficially, the human race was handed a wake-up call. They were not alone, and their place in the universe was not secure. There was no way to know for sure that what escaped from that dark portal had in fact been returned, much less sealed away. The barrier between worlds had weakened, the very fabric of reality forever warped, not just in one spot, but all across the world, as the Earth itself struggled to heal. Even the outer dark felt the change. A great stirring had begun, and the outcome had yet to be revealed. In the quiet, darkest places, a whisper was heard by all that dared to listen. The time of awakening is finally upon us, and with that, a hush fell across all creation. Thank you for watching this Asylum Inc. presentation.